Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you an update on some of our seedlings that are now ready to be hardened off. It's March 11th. Our last frost date here in zone 7A is mid-April, April 15th, 16th, 17th, somewhere in there. And I have some lettuce, cilantro, parsley, things that can go out 4 weeks before the last frost date. So that's going to be this weekend. So they've been inside under the grow lights now for like a month or so, month and a half. But you don't want to just take them right from inside and then stick them outside and hope for the best. They're not used to the brightness of the sun. They're not used to the changing temperatures. It's going to get cold at night, the wind, all that stuff. So hardening off is simply a process of bringing them outside to gradually get them used to living on the outside. So I'm going to flip my camera around and show you what we've got. Okay, so here's the tray. We have two different kinds of lettuce. We have our parsley, cilantro, some carrots. I do start carrots from seed. I know a lot of people don't, but when I plant them outside, they just get eaten and they never germinate. So it's an annoying process, but I kind of take them out, pull them apart one by one, move them into these empty trays that I have right here, and then plant them out that way. So today is Tuesday. I started this process yesterday, so I brought them outside for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It's absolutely beautiful, like 60s most of this week, so it's going to be a perfect time to do this. So we got really lucky. And then they're going to stay out today for like 2 or 3 hours, tomorrow for like 4 or 5, etc., etc., etc. My plan is by Saturday, I'll probably just leave them out here right in this tray all night. And then on Sunday, they're going to get planted. Yesterday, I also came through and I got the sites ready where they're going to go. So I topped all of their sites off with compost. As you can see, again, we have the square foot system mapped out with our watering lines. So it makes it really easy to plant. Are they perfect squares? No. Do they need to be? Also no. And this is something that I had done already, but in some of these squares in the back, I have already planted some peas, and it looks like we've got some coming up already, which is awesome. Sugar snap peas, so getting them ready too. So yeah, we topped everything off with the compost yesterday, just kind of turned it in, and I also added in some fertilizer. I use in addition to the compost, which is a fertilizer in and of itself, I use a really simple, the Espoma Organics tomato and veg fertilizer, and then I mix in a little bit of azomite, which is like rock dust, so it adds minerals and things that some fertilizers can be lacking, and that's it. I do that, I repeat the tomato and veg, I would say probably once a month throughout the growing season, but nothing crazy because we keep topping it off with compost. And I make the compost here for the most part, but we also have a great supplier locally that I get more if I need to, and I'll probably do some videos on that soon. But yeah, again, these guys are gonna hang out here for a couple hours and come inside. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop a question in the comments. Please, if you can, like, subscribe. The more watches for these videos we get, the better. It really helps us out. And one thing that I wanted to add as well is that I typically garden using just like a regular journal to keep track of my stuff, just blank pages. It's very messy. It works, but it's not organized. And my husband and I have started working on our own. So to design our own gardening journal based on square foot gardening to help you keep track of dates you planted things, where things are going to go in your garden with like a grid layout, how many plants per square foot, when to water, keeping track of when you harvested, like what date and how much you got, so you can kind of keep an eye on things, what pests you got, all that good stuff to make it a lot more organized. So we are getting going on that already, and once it's done, I definitely will share, and hopefully we can even get it published, and maybe you guys can all, get one too. So again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and have an awesome day.